I just realized this rocket itself doesn't have a command module, does it? Oh my god, they're going in opposite direction. That wasn't what I was thinking at all. The good news is that both poles should be covered now, but they're covered anyways by That's actually better than what I planned for. Can't tell I just drank a lot of coffee, but it's Sunday, so who cares, okay? I could be doing productive things with my day, but instead I choose to sit here and drink coffee and use my energy and intellect to fly fake space airplanes. Did I just call them space planes? No, they're rockets. They're not planes. And I like how I just said use my intellect. Why is the moon pink? Anyways, this is OwO II is currently orbiting the moon. Is it OwO II or is it the other one? OwO II might have been the one that missed. Okay, OwO II is the one that missed. Yeah, I launched 2 probes like several months ago and I thought about making a video out of it. Yeah, so as you can see, OwO II kind of missed. So let's go and find the one that didn't. No, OwO II isn't the one that missed. Okay, I think I might have misclicked, but anyways, here's OwO II. As you can see, the only problem with OwO II is that it's in this orbit right now. And the problem with this orbit is that when we were back here at our periapsis, I think is how you pronounce that, we did not have any contact with Kerbin. So here's how we're going to fix that, okay? And I know what you're thinking. We're going to orbit around the Kerbin and you're going to stay in your same place, or you'll actually be in the same place as before. Shut up, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to have a second probe, and it's going to orbit around like this, okay? Can you even see my cursor? Probably not. But you know what? It's going to orbit just like that. Now we will always have access to the KerbNet. There, look, we've got the whole moon. I'll be honest, I completely forgot how to use this thing. Oh boy, I'm changing the color of the moon. I want to find a flat region, because what I want to do is make a base. It doesn't matter. We're going to send another one up, and we're going to do the exact same thing and spend 10 minutes trying to figure out what it does. So let's go back to the Space Center. I think OwO I was the one that missed, by the way, and then I renamed it to David. He's a friend of mine who helped me actually figure out what all this space stuff means. He's the reason that we missed, by the way. It definitely wasn't me. The first time I ever landed on the moon was with him telling me step by step how to do it, and that mission was my first time. OwO I was my first time going to the moon without his guidance, which might be why I missed, but we don't have to talk about that. So it's the big boy rocket is what I made. Big boy 1 should be the one that gets us able to send the probes. The reason why I'm surprised that I even got OwO II in orbit is because this rocket doesn't have any RCS thrusters. I do believe there is an RCS tank, yeah, right there, but there's not that much. What if, and it only weighs 0.23 tons, has 50 in it. Yeah, I like this. So let's go ahead and take this, take like 4 of these, put them here, and if you could snap, please, that would be much. Not on the. Does that even line up properly? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, cool. I can just hide them. So we have the monopropellant within our other fuel tank. There we go. That's gonna work beautifully. Probably want to use a thrust block, right? Boom. We'll place this like right above the flag. Cool. And I believe we already have RCS thrusters up here. And in fact, what we can do is, because we're not going to use RCS until we are out of the atmosphere, we're going to just fucking deploy, get rid of this thing, and then we can use that to tweak it till we're in solid orbit. Then we can use this little rocket to get us to lunar orbit. So that'll be great. I'll see you guys all on the other side.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, it's Captain speaking. We've now reached low Earth orbit. We'll be maneuvering to join a lunar orbit here in the next little while. Could be a few minutes, could be a few hours, could be a few days, could be a few years. So we'll be maneuvering that way here when we feel like it. For now, just sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. We've got plenty of in-flight entertainment options. We'll also be playing one movie, and one movie only. Unfortunately, due to the writer's strike, we only have one option for live TV. It is a binge watch of the Monty Python series. So if you could just enjoy that, and if you have any complaints, I didn't really ask, so we'll be in the moon before you know it. Okay, so OwO II is at 90,000, so that probably would be a good altitude, right? Oh yeah, well, between 90 and 80. It doesn't really matter too much, so we'll shoot for something around there. There should be a solar panel on here, right? Let me just click on everything on here, because I forgot how I built this stupid thing. There we go. We're going to extend the solar panel. Look at that beautiful thing, even though it's not actually going anywhere. But there, now that we've extended that, 3, 2, 1, now. Did it work? I can't tell. I can't actually see anything. I just realized this rocket itself doesn't have a command module, does it? So it's just going to be floating. Probably should have thought that one through a little bit. But you know what does have a command module? This beautiful thing. We can definitely confirm separation now. You are my target. There we go. Now we're getting something. Closest to the approach to the moon is going to be, okay, nowhere near that. Okay, I believe I said, oh, actually. We will, actually, you know what? This is going to get us on a path to the moon, right there. How much delta V is that going to require? 800, and we have 1800 on board. Is there a better path, or is that going to be... I mean, this is saying it'll put us on a course, pretty much a collision course for the moon. So let's set it at that, and we can adjust our course as needed. I think NASA astronauts would be very proud when they realize that I'm doing all of this by pure guesswork. It is a probe, multifunction lunar reconnaissance probe, number. It's OwO III. There we go. OwO III is now in service. There's the remains of the rocket I forgot to include a command module for, so that's just going to drift in space forever. Granted, my plan, if I was able to control that, was just to have it do a suicide burn. The only benefit that would have is that it wouldn't end up as space... wow. The only benefit that would have is that it wouldn't end up as space junk. Okay, so with 2 minutes left, I am going to go ahead and retract these solar panels just to help with our center of gravity. I am going to leave RCS on for this maneuver just to help with stabilization. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Sayonara, Kerbin. I will see you never again, actually. 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, so obviously since we're far away, there's going to be a little bit of error, and it looks like we can, yeah, we'll just set that to prograde. Let it stabilize, and we'll turn you off. Okay, cool. So now let's go ahead and see, if we click on that, where is our periapsis? Okay, so it's not perfect at all, but we can make an adjustment. Node will be in 6 minutes. I just realized I should probably remember to extend these. Wait, how are you moving without... Oh, wait, did I include a... That's a decoupler. It's a remote guidance unit. Does it have a stabilization wheel? Probably. That's probably why it's still... Wait, hold on. Okay, so I think this has a stabilization wheel, but I'm controlling the vessel with this, I think? I'm so confused. What did I design? I don't remember. 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Is that it? Did I do it? 99. Okay, that's really close. Okay, I'm gonna take that. We're not gonna worry until we are in orbit. Awesome. With that out of the way, it is time to say goodbye to this silly little planet. God, this is so cool. Space is just cool. Alright, let's just agree on that. Okay, cool. So we just need to time this with our other friend, OwO I, or no, OwO II. OwO I is long gone. I killed it unintentionally. It's going into the sun. Oh my god, oh, that would be so smart. We should send a probe to the sun. How cool would it be to put something in a close orbit to the sun, get like a temperature gauge, and just be like, hey, how hot is it right here? Guarantee you someone smarter than me has already done that in real life. I should do that in real life. Let's do this in real life. So that's just making our app west. Okay, let's let's deal with this another time. Okay, let's delete that and just deal with this, and then once we're in that orbit, we can figure out our lives, because we'll still have like over 700 of Delta V remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Unfortunately, fortunately, we have left Kerbin, and we have plenty of Delta V remaining, so that's good. The bad news is you're never returning back to your friends and family. We will forever be in a polar orbit around the moon, until inevitably it destabilizes itself and crashes. You know what's funny? I read somewhere, well, I didn't read it, I watched a Scott Manley video on how we have, which is funny because I would have thought we would be tracking something like that, but apparently we aren't. Earth is a shithole. Rehabilitation of Mars, or whatever the fuck you call it. I'll just be honest, I don't think anything I said in that rant made the slightest bit of sense, but you know, we have a day to talk, so let's just talk. You know what? Let's react to some YouTube shorts like I did in that Minecraft video that I'm probably never going to upload because it was terrible.
I don't know what happened with you. We set a new immigration record. We got over 430,000 new
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Second, obviously have like affordable housing for everyone who's there, right? Right?
No, that would be cringe. It can't be that hard. Just tell them, like, hey, go out in the woods and build your own shacks. Like, you will have so many new towns and probably tourism and shit. I don't know, but if you build more towns, there's more places for people to go and more places for people to spend money, which means more economy. And if you aren't spending money to build the towns, you're just taking all these immigrants and putting them in the forest and saying, build your own towns. I'm just saying, it seems like a win-win, because they get homes and we get money.
How much is the moon worth?
Ooh, good question.
Guy who claims to legally own it, roughly $100 trillion.
I legally own the moon.
That forbid all nations from claiming it as their own territory.
It's my own private property.
Claims he found a loophole in the treaty. It forbade nations from claiming it, but never mentioned private citizens. So he wrote to the UN, declaring himself as the owner of the moon. There's been several plots on it since the 80s. Even the US presidents Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan purchased plots from him.
Why are Rolls Royces so expensive?
Because they're nice cars. Yeah, I don't actually care.
Incredibly stupid things that Minecrafters say whenever there's an update. People say Minecraft is getting too complicated. Oh, it's so complex. What are all these new things?
To be fair, I don't know what on earth you're supposed to do with copper.
These? Why is it so complicated?
Okay, well, everyone knows what netherite's for. Don't be like, oh my god, people don't know what basic netherite's for. You put it with the diamond stuff and it makes it more powerful. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Say this, meaning for them, it's not complicated at all. They just miss what Minecrafters more playing. And the problem with...
Well, all you need to do, and I'm someone who kind of agrees with this, I like the old style Minecraft, just set your version to 1.7 or whatever you like.
That is, you can go play those versions.
That's what I'm saying!
Like personal space. Well, these
That is a bear. That is a live bear that I'm looking at. No thanks. That guy was cuddling with a bear. No.
Guys, YouTube said...
Oh, it's Biden playing Minecraft.
Another one? You put a freaking emoji on the play button?
Wait, how do you do that? That's gotta be a sticker.
Emoji would look nice.
Yeah, that's just a sticker.
Imagine a universe
No, it's
filled with
Vsauce.
an infinite number of immortal people living in bliss. They love it. It is awesome. But each day, one of them is removed and sent away to a separate universe of suffering forever.
That sounds fun.
Now imagine a different universe filled with an infinite number of immortal people who live in suffering, in constant agony. It's all they know. But each day, one of them is removed and sent to live in bliss forever. It's not going to last forever. But
So all these people live forever, I guess?
Now conversely, in the other universe, there will always be more people suffering, but they will each know that within a finite amount of time, they will escape.
Okay.
Which universe is better?
Well, it sounds like in both of them you at some point get pain, and at some point you get happiness. I mean, it doesn't seem like one is particularly better. Put like some dramatic racing music in this or something like this, like gas, gas, gas. Oh my god, no, not that fast, not that fast. I just spent like 10 seconds in that, and the next thing I know, I went from over a day to just like 4 hours. Where's my moon? Where's my target? I see the sun. Where is everything? Are we approaching the moon yet? I can't find the moon. It should be this way, right? Oh, the moon's behind us right now. We're gonna scoot behind it, and then we're gonna basically go, so the reason why I couldn't find the moon is because it's right there. So right now, as it stands, OwO II is in communication with the Earth. OwO III is in communication with the Earth, but they're not in communication with each other yet, the two OwOs. I just realized, why did I just use general numbers for OwO II, but Roman numerals for OwO III? Fuck it, who cares? If that's our biggest problem, then we've done things pretty well. That's what you always say during an exam when you're like 5 questions in and you struggle on like the tiniest thing, or it's just like a minor inconvenience, and you're like, okay, well, if this is my biggest problem, then whatever, we'll be fine. And then for the next page, you just get, please calculate how to send the Apollo lunar modules back into orbit, or something stupid like that, a lunar orbit from the lunar surface, or something stupid like that. And you're just like, and we just lost access to the KerbNet. Hello? Why? Oh, because we're behind the moon. Fuck, wait, hold on. Hey, OwO II, can we be in contact with you? We just kind of have to pray that we're in contact with them by this point. Hold on. This is why I need to expand the KerbNet. We should be able to, like, I don't know, program the probe or something like that. Tell it, at this point, I want you to do this. You probably can do that with mods, right? Come on, 4 minutes, please. If I screw this up, then we lose the probe, and that's not good. Yay! We're in communication with Bakbanur. Now I think about it, I probably should have intercepted the moon at the pole. That might have made just a little bit more sense, but 3, 2, 1, full send. And cut. Okay, we're just a tiny bit off. So if I said ignore that, 75, okay, you know what, that's actually not half bad. Let's just see, yeah, that's 10,000, 75, okay, that's not terrible. Do y'all reckon that's a good enough polar orbit? Maybe, hold on. I don't have that much delta V after that, so this is a little bit worrying, but Apoapsis is 80, you're 70. You know what, that's fine. You know what? Given that I put absolutely zero thought into this mission and just said, hey, I'll just use whatever I used last time, if this counts as a polar orbit, I would be very proud. Alright, even though I know it's not perfect, but it's in like the 70K range, which is kind of what we want. It's just that since we're so close to the surface, it means that we're not going to have as wide of a communication range. But it's still not half bad. I just realized, please tell me that this maneuver will be... Okay, yeah, we'll definitely be in communication with Kerbin during this maneuver. Probably, again, should have thought that through just a little bit. Burn time of 17 seconds, and we're going to use up all of our remaining fuel. Yeah, I definitely probably should have set us up in a polar orbit first, but you know. Okay. I kind of overshot that note because I wasn't thinking. Okay. That looked pretty good. So right now, 68 and 83. If I can just... Okay, first off, that's good. And I have 93 left. So if we can just take this, that looks like a polar orbit. Let's see if I can deploy this scanner. It looks like that's working. Resource or... Okay, cool. But what did I just do? I didn't mean to place a waypoint. We can remove that later. Look at that. Now, I am actually just going to make one slight adjustment to our orbit. Oh, wait, fuck. This was supposed to be like perpendicular to the other one. Let's just see if we have enough delta V to change it. If not, it's really no big deal. The fact that we have a second lunar probe is pretty good in and of itself, but if I could just take this Just see if we have the delta V to change that periapsis to, okay, not that way, but that way. That's gonna take 4. And then let's just see if we can, okay, this is gonna take up the rest of my delta V to do that. Okay, and it's gonna fuck all that up. Okay, well, you know, it wasn't quite what I was thinking. It's not half bad, is it? What if we took it here? Okay, no, not like that. Hold on. Yeah, and that's way more delta V than I have. Okay. It is better than nothing, but let's for now just take this apoapsis. I probably should stop calling it that before people get mad. Take that apoapsis and extend you up to there. It'll take literally 5. Cool. And then just speed you around. Oh my god, they're going in opposite direction. Well, well, the good news is that both... Okay, so that wasn't what I was thinking at all. The good news is that both poles should be covered now, but they're covered anyways by... I don't think I was supposed to do that. We've got 10 seconds left. I should... Oh, fucking, I'm not even in maneuver. Okay. We've passed our maneuver. Just by a little bit, but I don't think it'll matter that much. Okay. How do we look? You know what? That's brilliant. That's actually better than what I planned for. We're in orbit. RCS off. Set U to radial in. There's Kerbin off in the distance. There's the moon. Right there. So we're going to almost always have communication, except for when the moon moves away, which would be unfortunate. If I just send a 4th one that orbits around here, I just have to think it through, which means I should probably take a break because I'm hungry right now, and I don't really think well while I'm hungry. But the good news is that, yeah, it's not a bad thing at all because now we have coverage on both poles. Cool.